The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history. We took something so far away in time and put it on display for the world to see, for better or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence. Precious, brief.
Alright, I gotta slow it in a little bit with this. There was a lot of really cool intro. But I was hearing stuff I didn't like. And that was copyrighted music. It sounded like we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't need that. But let's see what we can do.
If there's one thing that the history of evolution has taught us,
like the music. Actually, can we create? Okay. No problem. No, this is not what I wanted. Just kidding, I'm right back. I always get, it's one of those funny things where I'm just like, when something happens, I just want to like flip the disc, run around in circles really quick and stuff like that, which is really funny. But it's like, I've done this a couple times on my own where I'll like be on the internet and then I'll accidentally hit the X button when I'm trying more meant to like close just the window, like without one little window tab. And I'll hit the X button, I'll just exit out everything. I'm like, no! So, got through my fun little tantrums and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get into the settings. And let's get into this audio, main volume, music volume, all the way down. We need none of that. None of that at all. Yeah. Mute licensed music. Exactly. Need to have that on. Alright, but the sound effect stuff, main volume stuff, everything like that can stay already. We'll go ahead and hit the escape, I believe. And we will go ahead and restart the campaign. Yes, we know. Alright. Back to it.
Genetic power. The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history. We took something so far away in time and put it on display for the world to see. For better or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence. Precious, brief glimpses of peace. Emphasis on brief. But when nature seemed to offer a correction, many people saw only a tragedy. Greed saved the dinosaurs from the volcano, only to put them in a cage. But it was compassion that set them free. Free, of course, to spread into every corner of the planet. We need to find a way to coexist. But can we put our hubris aside and work with nature this time? Can we finally allow life to find a way?
And there we go. Now we have exactly. I think I'm talking a little, maybe too loud, maybe just a tad. We could definitely fix that. But I think everything else sounds pretty good. So, alrighty. Well, who thought I was gonna do something like this? No one, not even myself. But yep, it came in last night. Made it home roughly around 12ish or so from my lovely trip I talked about in my last video that was going to St. Louis, Missouri for a trade show.
If there's one thing that the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained.
Badlands.
Life breaks free. And that's exactly what it did, time and time again, tearing down barrier after barrier until finally we arrived here, this Jurassic world. There is no path left to travel but forwards. No viable option but coexistence with the dinosaurs. It's a rocky road ahead of us, less rocky, perhaps, under the right management.
Under the correct management.
Welcome. I am, of course, Cabot Finch, managing director of this new enterprise and the owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Go on, take a look around. Breathe in the, fresh air.
Decidedly less fresh around the herbivore enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done? Dim?
DIN, the Dinosaur Integration Network. I am Kira Chang. A pleasure to meet you. We intend to help dinosaurs and humans coexist globally, and I am here to find clients who share that goal.
Hey, so I should, ignore the roaming velociraptors that I saw on the way in and just focus on the bare bones enclosure? Wow, you're spoiling me.
Please, Doctor, take a look at the site map.
Take a look at the site map. Okay, we will. Whoa. Okay. Trying to figure out my buttons. Okay, open up the site map. I'm guessing, nope, that's that right there.
Not only does this map allow us to oversee the site, but it also shows that the raptors are no longer nearby. We have plenty of time.
Oh yes, plenty of time, sure. Until, of course, we don't.
All right. Let's get this showcase underway. To kick things off, some rescues will be arriving here any time now. Let's use a delivery zone to transport them all in one trip. It saves time and, even better, a boatload of chopper fuel.
a delivery zone. I can place it within here.
Okay, perfect. When the chopper gets here, direct them to that delivery zone.
So, if you watch like my past videos, I have a little bit of familiar playing the first Jurassic World Evolution, the second one, and now I'm actually finally get to play the second one, which I'm really I mean, not the second one, the third one, which I'm really excited for to see how this.
Excellent. The Loki-Ceratops are on their way, and the pilot said there's something special about the group. So, consider my interest piqued.
Ah, our other important guest has arrived. Dr. Dua, welcome to Montana.
And thank you for inviting me. Your goal to help dinosaurs thrive has certainly caught the conservation sector's attention. I truly hope you can succeed.
Ha! So do I. So do I.
Looks like their new dinosaurs are just arriving. Oh wow, that's a cool container they drop them in. Oh, it's a little baby.
A wild juvenile dinosaur. Absolutely remarkable. And not,
Wow, that's
not a
neat.
common sight
That's
these
that's
days.
one thing we didn't have in the
You
other
know,
one was the
mind
babies.
boggles thinking about how its experiences now will shape it. Will its future be peaceful? Chaotic? The deciding factor, I suspect, is you.
That's crazy.
What a beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Missing
Dinosaur
wetlands.
appeal is one of the things that'll draw new guests to a site. And boy, oh boy, do juveniles sell entry tickets.
And well cared for juveniles will grow into more appealing adults as well.
Okay, we see that it's adjusting live. So I'm guessing what we're seeing is what the environment is kind of picking up. So we see that waters and wetlands, everything is slowly going up. What's this?
As dinosaurs explore their new enclosure, they'll form a territory. It's inside this territory that their environment must meet their needs.
Some dinosaurs play well with others. Some less so. Keep an eye on who's sharing an enclosure with who.
I must say, that enclosure is a far cry from the environment these animals evolved for.
All part of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Wonderful work. Actions like this will certainly earn you a good reputation with the conservation sector.
Made some grassland areas for them. Uh-oh, looks like you get some weather coming in.
Not to alarm you all, but is that
A sandstorm, and it came out of nowhere.
typical? It ripped apart some of our fences, too.
Uh-oh.
Storms like this can harm or panic dinosaurs. This is a delicate situation.
Right. A spooked giant is a big threat to our guests. The priority needs to be tranquilizing it with the capture team chopper. We can repair the enclosure later.
Asset in range. Contact made. Shot missed.
Got it.
Conditions improving.
You can't have a functioning park without the right infrastructure. And without a functioning park, where would we be? What, sitting at home? Not teetering on the edge of chaos? Boy, wouldn't that be dull?
Operations.
Hey, nice shooting. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, so
put it
you've
over here.
earned us some breathing space. Now, I'm not exactly adept with a hammer, so let's bring in the experts. We need a maintenance facility, and like yesterday,
Every facility placed will need to be connected to our path network.
There we go.
now get out there and repair everything you can.
Let's go.
You know, Dr. Dua, Dr. Malcolm, your testimonials would really make a difference. We need the support of the conservation sector if anyone will take us seriously. And if they don't, Din is going down. And taking what's left of my money and self-respect with it.
John Hammond said something similar when he brought me and the others to Jurassic Park. You know, I could dig out the report that I made for him, but I'd need to update some details, like oohs and ahs and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch. Let's focus on the task at hand for the moment. A thorough and efficient batch of repairs. Impressive work.
Now that the enclosure is fixed up, we're safe to transport the dinosaurs back into it.
I wonder. Do. Transport.
When transporting a dinosaur, first choose the animal you want to move and then pick where to send it.
Collect an asset.
There we go.
That storm could have torn the park apart or hurt the dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck tends to run out eventually.
No need to worry. I suggested we prepare for such a thing weeks ago. And we did prepare, didn't we, Mr. Finch?
Well, you know, the to-do list was pretty long. And how was I to know we'd be hit by a... Look, let's not point fingers, especially at me. Bit of a long shot, but, Dr. Malcolm, any chance you can ignore the whole breakout thing?
Oh boy, now you're asking an awful lot of me.
Okay, maybe not ignore, but focus on how well we dealt with it? No? Well, can't blame a guy for trying, huh?
This park looks really cool. I like it.
Asset has been transported. Commencing asset transit.
Let's see how our other dinos are doing. I'm just so excited because look at that. We get the babies now in this one.
Let's place
They're
down
so
some
cute.
maintenance posts across the site.
They're so cool.
They'll let your maintenance ATVs patrol and fix the place up automatically.
Okay, what are we doing? Maintenance post.
You want your maintenance posts to cover all buildings and power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or resupplying. Those posts also have a wider range to them, and any fences that break in that range will automatically get repaired. Once you've placed your maintenance posts, you can directly assign a maintenance team to each one.
Task received.
Noise.
Taking a sweep around.
I've arranged for more dinosaurs to arrive on site. They were struggling in the nearby desert, but we can give them a better life here.
One moment. Corythosaurus. They cohabitate wonderfully with Lokiceratops, so please do place them in the same enclosure. Replicating natural varied ecosystems should always be a high priority.
All right then. You're the boss. Until you say you're supporting us at least. Then I'm back in charge. I'm kidding. Mostly.
Transport dinosaur.
Transit has commenced.
This place is shaping up faster than I expected. The benefit of hiring the right park manager, eh? I mean, just take a step back and look at what you've done already. This site is our very own window into prehistoric Montana. Diplodocus? Check. Lokiceratops? Check. Corythosaurus? Well, here we go.
Asset has been delivered.
How do I flip this thing around? Rotate.
Delivered to the site.
The knife's little yeah. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. Guess we need some power from this.
Delivery successful. Now, we better make sure those dinosaurs are loving their new home. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I pride myself on being a good host. Or at least a passable one.
They could certainly be more comfortable here. Balancing comfort between multiple species can be a challenge, but one worth overcoming.
Confirming asset delivery.
I think we might be good with that. I think we want to give more water.
Is it just me, or do those dinosaurs not look as happy as the Lokiceratops?
Like many species, they need males in their herd to truly thrive. Male dinosaurs are rather rare, though, so there's little we can do. Perhaps Din isn't a good fit for the conservation sector. Your work is inspiring, but the dinosaurs need something extraordinary if they're to get a foothold in the wild.
You know, the dinosaurs aren't adapting fast enough to reproduce on their own. The course of natural history is trying to reassert itself, and you simply cannot fight nature.
But we could work with it. I know of a research station developing not only male dinosaur synthesis, but sustainable breeding programs too. If it will earn your support, I suggest that we all head there immediately.
Just to check, we're, coming back here, right?
Oh, we must. If that research succeeds, we have to return to reintroduce male dinosaurs to these herds.
All right, my bags are packed, so let's go.
World map. New site available. I'm guessing that's where we're going. We're going to Hawaii or Hawaii. I don't know. There's like different ways to say it. I'm not like 100%, but to me, I'm saying Hawaii. Probably gonna get a lot of people on top of me on that one now. I don't care much.
Well, you know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so-called groundbreaking research before, and I felt this same mix of sheer wonder and utter dread back then, too. I'm more optimistic about what I'll find this time around, but still, if I may, a word of advice: build more places to hide than you think you need.
Aloha, Hawaii!
This is not a vacation, Mr. Finch. We are here to support pioneering research on dinosaur breeding. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Baldera, a leading paleoecologist. Dr. Baldera, the room is yours.
Hey, good to meet you all. Truth be told, I wasn't expecting help so soon. Kira seemed pretty insistent that it has to be now, though, so I'm definitely gonna make the most of it.
Well, you know, we're all dying to see how this works out. Well, hopefully not literally dying.
Dr. Baldera has done quite well on his own, but many minds make light research. We'll need a control center so that we can hire scientists for the project.
Looks like you probably want it right over here.
We should hook that building up to the path network, too.
Got it. No
Science by
power.
candlelight is great for atmosphere, but less great for productivity. Let's get a generator down and power that building.
Alright, let's get that generator down.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
Oh, view sciences. Looks like you're the first choice.
That's the genetic skill requirements sorted. Scientists aren't free, so let's not hire more than we need for now, huh?
Okay, first off, we're gonna need a science center. See, while parthenogenesis is a thing, that's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the wild, but we can create our own with a bit of clever research. That's where the science center comes in.
Bam. Bada boom.
All science personnel, please report to the newly opened science center.
View fossils. Research. Bada bing, bada boom.
Dr. Baldera, do you truly believe that this breeding program will work?
I'm pretty sure it will. Dinosaurs breeding in the wild is rare, but I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from. Next steps. Right. We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male. But finding an appropriate dig site will take a head for logistics that I definitely don't have. Let's hire some practical thinkers.
Maybe. Alright, scientists. Research. What have we done? Alright, hire scientists with a combined total logistic skills of 4. Okay. Scientists. Logistic skill 4.
Colleagues joining us today.
I think I need to get one more.
Now let's research a dig site with plenty of Maiasaura fossils.
Wonderful. There's surely no better choice to pioneer this research than a species whose name means good mother lizard.
Well, sure. What better reason to bring a breathing, thinking being into a strange new world than a lovely, apt name?
Alrighty.
We'll need an expedition center to act as a base of operations for the dig. Let's construct one immediately.
Create a nice little path for it. Right there.
Expeditions and me go way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all. See, we send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils.
Oh,
Then
that's
we
good too.
crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs. That wasn't the most scientific explanation, but it gets the idea across, right?
A whole lot of Maiasaura fossils and eggs were found in Montana's Egg Mountain dig site. Sounds like a prime expedition spot to me.
Oh, hey, that's not far from the dusty patch of paradise we just came from. Small world.
Smaller still when the continents were smushed together.
Let's see, what are we doing? Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go.
Fantastic. Our expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils, huh? Keeping an eye on dinosaur welfare is a full-time job, and I don't want your attention stretched thin. That's when trouble starts. The ranger teams can handle it, but they'll need to be assigned to ranger posts to guide their patrols. Let's build some posts and get those rangers to work. Make sure the ranger posts cover any dinosaurs that you want your rangers to keep an eye on during their patrols.
Ooh, that's a good area.
Looking good. Now just assign ranger teams to those posts and you're set.
Alrighty. Add a ranger team.
Resuming patrol.
Add a ranger team.
No problem.
Maiasaura are not the only animals that this client cares about. So, while we have some time, please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
Let's see. Ooh. Looks like we have a sick dino.
Request acknowledged. I should be feeling a little more better now, hopefully. How are we doing over here? Fix some stuff over here.
No one's gonna want to visit these sites if they can't see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple enough. Impressive prehistoric animals plus well-placed viewing galleries equals more guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy Cabot Finch, huh? How's that for showing you working out? The point is, always make sure an enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're to make this a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned viewing building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and reinforced glass.
Oh, come on. Come on! I wonder why. Oh, because I have something like right stinking there. That's funny how I placed that right there, right where there was going to be a building. Alright, well, no problem. Maybe we still build something close by. Maybe. Unless it really wants us. Which means I'm gonna have to remove that one. Damn it. Alright. Alright, cool. Action, that. There we go. I got a pathway around here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Still gonna need a ranger station though. Maintenance post.
ready for you to observe our magnificent
Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right? Did they, find anything good?
Use the Science Center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So don't be shy about selling things either.
Fast research.
while we're laying the foundation of the project, let's build a hatchery too. Can't breed dinosaurs without hatching a few eggs, right?
Alright, need a path. Bada bing, bada boom.
Not long now until the genome is done extracting. What's that old saying? A watched pot of dino DNA never boils?
Now that you can exert more control over embryonic hormones, it's time to synthesize your first male Maiasaura. Just think, generations of dinosaurs engineered to be female, and now we're purposefully unshackling them. Incredible.
Alright. Alrighty, what we're doing? Oh yeah, we're going over here. Empty. Dinosaur. Let's start it up.
If I may, I can only hope that all the consequences of this are being considered. I know they're not, of course, but, you know, I do love to hope.
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded? Geez, what a thing to say. My concern has a rock-solid foundation of experience. You know, I've seen profits put before science. I've seen rapid progress, and the excitement around that eclipse any caution. So, not unfounded.
Yes, I misspoke. Your experience is evident, but we are not Biosyn, Doctor. We are not InGen. Try to see this work with fresh eyes, optimistic eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic, so let's keep on going.
Okay,
Much
let's
land.
incubate those eggs. Gotta love the hatchery, right? Amazing building. Life literally develops inside it.
Oh, hello there, history. Repeating yourself, I see. Hey, tell me, did meddling in nature work out well the first time?
All right, ready when you are.
Ready? We're not? Yeah. Let's release it. Oh wow, it releases more.
Dinosaur synthesis. It never gets any less magical, does it?
Those are some beautiful animals. And note how the male and female Maiasaura have different patterning too.
Dimorphism in prehistoric animals. And given how rare males are in the wild, I suspect we still have so much to discover.
Yes, indeed. And this is just the start. So, let's get those Maiasaura comfortable.
I guess that was enough right there. Just funny. Do a nice little check post. Can we put it inside? Probably best just to put it on the side or something. Maybe. Ah. My goodness. Alright, let's assign it to them. So the ranger team's doing their thing. Okay, the ranger team's gonna go in there and perform its task. If they can make it in. Or they're not even going to, that's alright. No problem. We got Ranger team at a task. Why does it bring this to this right here? Oh, well, something happened. Comfort levels. Alright, what do we need to... What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Let's see. That helps it out. I think that it should be comfortable.
Okay, now we need to check our Maiasaura's breeding potential and compatibility.
So I understand, you have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Oh, yes. There are chemical markers, but honestly, you can tell everything you need to just by observing the dinosaurs closely enough.
Interesting. Can you tell with humans too?
I know you're in charge here, but do I actually have to answer that?
No. No, you do not.
Now, eventually you do plan to have breeding in your breeding program, right?
Yes, yes, we do. But dinosaurs need an appropriate nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Aha! Artificially replicating nature. No doubt this will go completely according to plan, as it always does.
I'm guessing it's
Conditions
building
are
a
right,
nest.
and the dinosaurs are happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey, hope I didn't miss the main attraction.
Oh, no, hello. Are you with the Ding Group?
Oh, no. Where are my manners? I'm Isaac Clement. Great to meet you. I do a lot of work with the entertainment sector, and they are very interested in this project of yours. Juveniles will meet huge crowds after all, so I have to see this for myself. But it's all good. I'll be patient.
Hey, patience. That's a refreshing thing to see. You know, if only those folks that preceded you had waited longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life with all the grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you got to admire their ambition, but my God, the mess.
Looks like making their way to the nest. Fix an environment thing. There we go. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. making it to the nest. I'm guessing this is where the egg will be, maybe? Or where she'll be laying down. Back up. And I think she just dropped an egg.
Worked. We got eggs. See, you take care of the dinosaurs and they do what comes naturally. I can't wait for what comes next.
And check on the mother.
This seems like a good chance to talk about contracts. They're jobs you can pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry sectors. And bring in a little extra cash while you're at it. Here, let's get you started with one now.
Oh, nice. I think before I start one of these, just looking at the time, and of course, it was a fabulous time. Playing after a crazy trip I had. Oh, stretch. What up, Skippy? I know they're cute. You should see the babies if you haven't seen the babies yet. What an amazing trip. I do say it was crazy, a little hectic, but it's good to be back home. Gotta do a couple tasks, but now it's back to the normal schedule-ish. I didn't think I was gonna do this today, but you know, it was good, awesomeness, and you know, definitely we'll be back to try to get a little bit back on schedule. Definitely play back some Resident Evil again. This is just one thing I just was holding off, and I just been wanting to play for a while. But like again, this was a surprise I got on today, just because it was more just like a recovery day. But yeah, it's time for me to head to bed, get some good rest, and prepare for a good couple days of work. And I'll see you all on the weekend. Thank you for watching, and of course, stay tuned for more.